Let's go to Kiev, baby. 50%. Not screwing around today. We've got limited time. Takeoff, man. Flex, SRS, runway, and nav. As we roll down the runway, this is Austrian 661 departing from Wine, and we are headed to the Ukraine. Kiev, to be specific. V1, rotate. See how we just set up really speedy departure here. So pause the rate gear up. Left-hand turn. Climb thrust. And autopilot. Yeah, so welcome to the departure. This is tour leg number 8 and 9, the video for 8 and 9, where we're doing the rotation, final rotation for Austrian, leaving from Vienna to Kiev, Vienna. And then we'll do our last flight as Austrian after that, which is the repositioning flight, where we will go from Vienna to Zurich, and then we will start our Edelweiss rotations. So yeah, just a really quick departure on this. I didn't want to faff around. I figured we just get up and go. And nice quick little unexpected after work recording stream. And yeah, so departure is good, airplane's climbing nice, and we will catch you on the arrival into Kiev.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down, and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers, or magazines that you do not want to take with you. The toilets are no longer in service.
Okay, you heard the man. Welcome back to the deck of Austrian 661. We are on the approach into Kiev. As you can see on the FMC, rather anticlimactic approach. We're going to continue on this heading, make a right-hand turn onto the final runway 18 left is what I've selected for arrival today. Final altitude, we're going down to 3,000 feet. We're just slowing down as we pass through 10, and we're just getting a little above the magenta line there. Q and H at last check. So let's have a look. 1008. So slightly lower than what it was when we left Vienna. 1008. 8. And click. 8. So there we go. Passing through 8,908 now. Ask the peoples to sit down. They got our landing lights on. You didn't see that? Wonder what I did to the fuel then by not having that on. Yeah, we're doing okay. I don't even think I have any fuel really in the centers anyway, so. Okay, so we've learned something here just now, because I was wondering, when you have fuel pumps off, your fuel on board has this little LOWW light on it, indicating that the center tank is off. I had no fuel in the center tank, so you'd think I wouldn't gripe about it, but every day we learn something new. So, landing at Kiev, and because I have enough time tonight before I have to go to bed, we will turn the airplane around and do the return tonight, and hopefully I'll have this video edited first thing in the morning and have it up on the interwebs, hopefully around 10, 11 o'clock my time, which would be 1500 Zulu. So right when Chewie goes to air, let's premiere this video, shall we? Kappa. So yeah, not a whole heck of a lot to do now, except for wait until we make this turn. So yeah, Airbus Revenge Tour. I think I'm well past the halfway mark, being on like 8 of 14. So yeah, about maybe 60-70% of the way there. Looking forward to getting back after this. This again being the final rotation for Austrian. And I'm looking very much forward to getting into the Edelweiss. Of course, for my boy Johnny, his beloved airport, Edinburgh. That'll be one of the first rotations with Edelweiss, and then Sevilla in Spain is the second rotation, and then that'll be it for the tour. As announced for members of the community on Discord, we have extended the tour. Participants have until the end of June to do this, and in the meantime, what I'm thinking in the old noggin is we're not going to start another tour June 1st, obviously. That, and selfishly, I'm away on business, so I won't actually be able to participate, but I am going to start planning a cargo tour now. That will probably start mid-June, and we'll operate that one. That one will strictly be a month for sure. Now, last time I brought up a cargo tour for our community, there's a bit of pushback because, again, a lot of our members are X-Plane people, and of course there's not a lot of great X-Plane airplanes. I am going to do this 777 tour, and hopefully with whatever 777s you have, it's probably going to be no more than 3 or 4 legs. Like, it's going to be a very simple, quick tour. Which, of course, when you're a cargo pilot, everything is a tour per se, because you go to a whole bunch of different destinations and then come home. But I think it's gonna be good. So, enough yakking about that. We're approaching 3. Airplane's gonna level out. Weather just updated. So speed, L constraint 3000. Nice little right-hand turn. Landing system we probably should have turned on at 10. Intercept localizer is there. So as we make this turn, when I see the localizer move, we'll enter localizer mode. Come on, baby. Puppy dad here. I'm home all alone tonight. So co-pilot puppies have all disappeared, which is very concerning for me. I'm afraid of what could be getting destroyed in my house right now, but we'll see. We'll take bets as to whether they did something good or bad. Passing over the farmers' fields of Ukraine. Nice little triangular pond. There's a tree. There's another tree. There's a bunch more trees. I like this. I don't know. I've finally been able to put on localizer. I've finally been able to put on, yeah, we're really low too, auto gen in P3D, which I've never really had before, and it's not a bad thing. And we're holding about 24 frames in the FS Labs, which is, you know, kind of not a bad thing either. So airplane's slowing down, past 330, speed check flips 1. Arm the speed brakes while I'm at it. We've got an auto brake of low, because it's a very long runway. Look at the chart here, 13,145 feet, so I mean that gives me a lot of room to play with. So now we're just waiting for the glide slope. Let's pop on approach, command autopilot 2 as that localizer's slowly coming. Once we capture that, drop the gear, flaps 2, and then when we get down to 5,000 feet remaining, we will drop the rest of our flaps. We've got, in case of go around, we'll come back up to 3,000 feet. Climb to 830 on present heading, and then it goes manual. We'll continue to 3,000, and then we'll YOLO it around. So there is the glide. I'll take it from this angle. Ooh, look at the immersion over the wings. Sweet. Flaps 2, gear down. Oh, nose down. Clunk. I love the beefy tires on this airplane. Okay, so we are about 6 nautical miles to run, 2,000 feet. Airplane is descending. Flaps 3. Barking dogs in the background. Flaps full. And fully configured. So let's do the final landing checklist. Pop on our landing lights here. Passenger signs are on. Landing, no blue. Auto brake low. Landing checklist complete. Passing through 1,600 now. Speed 140. Radio altimeter is alive. Wind is coming across the nose from right to left at 5 knots.
1,000.
Checked. When we get down, I'm going to aim to vacate onto this taxiway here, and the Alpha block is here at Kiev. Again, of course, it's Cody. I've got no scenery for this, so... Okay. Shall we? It's working. Good. Autopilot. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, my favorite sound in the world. A little bit of wind, a little bit of wind.
500.
Center line.
400.
Center line.
100 above. Minimum 100.
Continue.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard 10.
Oh, too much pull, Cody. You do that every time.
5, pitch.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, reverse, speed brakes, auto brake, decel. First are stowed, manual braking, we'll slow her right down. And use the brakes to take her off the runway here. Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kiev, where the future is now. So, let's just have a look-see here. Parking blocks are over here. Let's turn you off, and you, and you. Start. On. Turn you off, and you off. Perfect. Find myself a Gary here. Let's go. Ooh, Alpha block. Alpha 2, no. Yeah, Trans-Aero sounds like a good plan. Where is... It's gonna be all the way over there. Okay, I'm not gonna drag you along for that taxi. I'm gonna park up, quickly turn this airplane around, and we will catch you for the takeoff for leg number 9. Thanks so much for joining me from the flight deck, Austrian 661. We will catch you at 662 in just a mo. We'll be a few seconds and right back. So, welcome back everybody to the departure out of Kiev. We are now Austrian 662 as I poorly and high-speedly make this here turn. Super quick turnaround. It was literally like engine shut, FMC program, engines on, away we go. Get our butts back out here to 14 left and get out of here. It's 7:40 my time. It's an hour and a half in the air, which means I should be landing this just in time to let the co-pilot puppies out for their final bedtime and bathroom rather, and then do the bedtime. So let's fire that on, and this as well. Hashtag realism. Click everything. Alright, whoa. Okay, we're not paying attention. Please go back to that view like I asked. Sensitivity, man. Stop. Perfect. Click you. You've already been clicked. Airplane's all set up. And just like the abrupt start to this video, let's go to Vienna. Oh, we did Mantoga. We didn't mean to do that. Manflex 45. SRS. Nav and runway. It sounds really weird in my ears, so that's why. It's because my headphones are being all screwed up. 100 knots, 110, 120. Victor 1, Victor Romeo! Oh, yeah! Hell yeah! Goodbye, Kiev, with your beautiful halo. Okay, so let's actually maybe fly the thing for a second. Very weird start from this airport. So we are going to make a very long run out here, make a very long lazy left-hand turn, come back over the runway, and then head on course. I might actually take a direct here rather than screwing around with this. Let's get the autopilot on. Airplane's speeding up. What the hell? Lap hook. Because there's a lot of something going on there, and I don't know what any of that was, but I didn't like it. Back to lap. Let's just make this as anti-flap as possible. Flaps up. Back over the farmer's field of Kiev. And wait for rollout, and I will leave you there. Beautiful. I don't think Kiev in Ukraine comes apart as the Orbex Europe, but if it does, it's not looking that bad. Alrighty everybody, I will leave you there and we will catch up on the final approach into Wine, and that will close out this video, so we'll catch you in a few minutes. Okay, welcome to the approach into Vienna, or Wine, or Wien, or I have to talk to some of my Austrian friends in the community to make sure that I start saying that correctly. We are just in the descent right now. We're passing through 10, doing the slowdown, and making a right-hand turn for the approach, runway 33. And I had a thought on the way over here. I want to try something, so I'm going to mute my voice for a minute, and let's have a little bit of fun with something in the airplane here. So, I'm muting my voice right now. Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, from your flight deck here, Captain Cody. Just passing through 10,000, and we're just expecting to be on the ground in about 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure you have your seatbelts and tray tables put back, and pay attention to your flight attendants and crew as they try to wrap up the airplane. It's for your safety. Descent into Vienna. Current temperature is 13 degrees with lovely sun. Thank you so much as always for flying Austrian.
Nice. Alright, let's flip over. 1-4. 1-4. I know you should probably set these things at top of descent. I don't know why I wait until then. I got co-pilot puppy Phoebe trying to jump on my lap at this second. Just hold on, there's my love. Landing systems on, and localizer is starting to come in. Whiskey 974, we're going to be about 6, then we'll drop down to 4, 973. In fact, we'll set that now. Starting to turn in. It's a beautiful cloudy day around, lots of storms in the area. It's been absolutely fantastic. Localizer mode, Luckstar. And before Whiskey 972, the deceleration mode will kick in, and then we'll start kicking out flaps and things. I'll stop talking like the captain there. Oh, what a fun flight this has been. In cruise, I started watching a couple episodes of How I Met Your Mother. I haven't watched that show since it originally aired, and I think I might try to watch the series again. It has been a while. It was a really funny series, so really enjoyed the in-flight entertainment on this Austrian airplane. Approach over body of water is that. That doesn't say on my map. We're near Sopron in Budapest, so we're in Budapest Patrol, so all those sounds. Okay, so still Lockstar, everything's looking good. I I did not turn on my lights below 10. Bad, Cody. Although I guess with certain airlines, it's actually not even turned on until final. I guess it all just depends on SOPs. So 4,000 is the next restriction. Then we go down to 3. And is the airport ahead or on the other? It's going to be on the other side of this ridge. So I might keep us at 4 until we get past it. Winds are dead on the nose, about 19 knots, keeping a nice ground speed of about 238 knots, so actually slowly crawling in here. Winds are whipping a little bit. Cool. So we're at the restriction of 4, holding 4. And airplane is in deceleration, which is perfect. We'll slow down a little bit faster. And just waiting to drop below 230 IS. And there she is. Speed check, flaps, number 1. Oh, I love that front wing view. So, restrictions coming through. Coming over the ridge now. So we'll go down to 3. About 13 nautical miles to go now. 14 actually. Ooh, some wind shears up here. Do your best, little airplane. And you know what, let's go into approach. Autopilot 2, Cat 3 dual, and on the localizer, down we go. Gear down, flaps 2. Bill Bravo Tango, Austrian 320, I think it's a 231?
2,500.
2,500, call out, radio altimeter is alive. Auto brake low, really big runway. I'm just going to roll as far down as I can so that way I can make a quick vacate and taxi right to the gate. Alpha block, I believe, will be our gate assignment. Foxtrot block, rather. Yeah, we'll pick ourselves a gate on Foxtrot. Airplane's crabbing right now. Spoilers arms, flaps 3. And I'm going to hold on a minute until we get down to 5 before I do flaps full. 3,000 set. Now go around procedure. We're going to climb to 1,000 feet. And then we'll go to Delta 340 Juliet. And Foxtrot Mike Delta. And do a hold at Foxtrot Mike Delta. Hopefully shouldn't have to do a go around here, and because we're offline, there's no real traffic, I probably will not be doing any holds, so. Oh yeah, the winds are just whipping us nicely here. Oh, oh, watch your speed, airplane. Watch your speed. I think we're on managed speed right now. Okay, there's 5, so wing view, speed check, flaps full. Oh yeah. So I say right there. Nice. Okay, we have the field in sight. Winds are back on the nose at 20. So, final approach is Flick the rest of the lights on. Ding the cabin one more time. Seatbelt lights are on. Auto brake low. Spoilers and flaps full. Landing no blue. Nice bright day here in Wayne. Canadian, we do our W's a little bit differently. W's and Z's, or Z. Lovely little park here. Too bad we're not approaching from that direction. I really like coming next to the power plant on the way in, but I like this runway too.
1,000.
Alright, 1,000 call out. TA only. Let's click a button. Alright. Let's go for no wind shears. And maybe a little bit better than we did on that landing into Kiev. Just keeping my eye on... Just keeping an eye, we're a little high.
500.
Correcting.
400. 100 above.
And on the throttles. Watching the touchdown zone
Minimum
right now.
200.
Continue. We are low on the localizer, but 2 white, 2 red on the pappies, so...
100.
An eye on the touchdown zone. Now switching to
50,
the other end of the runway.
40, 30, 20, retard, 10, retard,
Ah, too much pullback, always.
10, 5, pitch, pitch,
Always, yeah, well, you know what, airplane, I did my best. 221, lower the nose gently, speed brakes, and try and keep her in the center of the runway. And decel. And you know, we're going to disable the speed brakes and we're just going to coast here for a minute. No traffic behind us, so we get a little bit of time here with the runway. Coast, 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 coast. A little bit more. Take the next intersection after this one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Vienna for our final landing here. So this airport has been really good base of operations for our Austrian legs. It's been good fun. And that is tour leg number 9 in the books. So let's start a slow down now. Yeah, we took the whole runway, but that was intentional. Yeah, I gotta get like better at my flare. I always pull just a little bit too much and float the airplane, always. I know exactly what I'm doing wrong, I just in the moment always seem to... There we go, nice shot of the flaps coming up. Coming off there, we'll taxi straight ahead. Power, off. Power. Straighten myself up, make sure we're watching where we're going. Try not to nuke the whales. And yeah, alright, cool. So let's call Gerard. 36 I think is a close one here. So 36, no. There's my boy. Kill all this. .36 identified. Oh, okay. Don't touch the brakes too much. Lol, come on. Foxtrot 36, Hotel 49. There he is. There's the man. Take me home, son. Close enough. Parking brake is set. APU available. APU bleed is on. Number 2. Number 1, if the computer will do it. And lights. Let the engine spin down. Wait till we get below 10. Gary's thanking us for such a terrible job. And that is that. So, ladies and gentlemen, with a Control J and some work on the MCDU, that is the end of that flight. So, I want to thank everyone for joining me. I'd like to remind everybody, Airbus Revenge Tour is still happening. You can still sign up and still fly the tour at virtuallh.com. And I'm really pushing right now. I'd love to see some people, even if you're not interested in flying for Virtual H, just come check out our Discord. I really want to see, hear, talk to people there. So I'm going to particularly link the Discord at the very top of the description for this one. So sign up. I mean, Discord's such a fun thing. You get to meet and talk to a lot of cool people. So there we go. Nice outside shot. That's where I'll leave you. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. VirtualH.com. I'm Cody. Stay safe. Happy flying. Cheers.